Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Friday, and it is time once again to rank 8-bit Nintendo games. I am your host, Jeff Gerstmann. We have 21 games left on the list. If we remove the three that will get their own kind of that will get two special episodes, dedicated episodes to them, that's 21, and then you do 20. It's like 18 or so video games left. 18 video games for Fridays. It's really wild to be this close to the end. We have 730 games on the list right now. Harlem Globetrotters sits at the bottom. I'm starting to wonder if anything is going to be worse than Harlem Globetrotters. You know, when you're ranking these games, you don't immediately think like, oh, that's going to stay there for the rest of time. You know, that's just how the science works out. You know, you let the science speak, and that's what it tells you. We get up here to the top here. Mega Man 2 sits at the very top. Will anything topple Mega Man 2? I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel ever so slightly melancholy about Mega Man 2 at the top of this list, but that's just how the science works. You know, Mega Man 2, certainly not my favorite NES game. Probably somewhere in the top 10 or 20 of my favorite games. But the science spoke, and here we are. I think if and you know, like Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link here at number 5. There's been some recent I guess these were resurfaced comments from a Miyamoto interview where he said that that he kind of looked at that game as a failure and that it didn't really advance. And it's I find his comments to be honestly disgusting. And thoroughly disappointing. Right up there with you know, like his complaints about the Mario Galaxy movie reviews. When he was like, we're out here saving the movie industry or whatever. It's like a 1-2 punch of just like, oh yeah, man. Maybe that dude is just maybe he's just some guy. I mean, he did a lot of important work, but at the end of the day, he is also some dude. Because scientifically speaking, The Adventure of Link is a top 10 game. So hey, you know, what are you going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to trudge forward. Important news today for folks that appreciate old video games. Your friends over at Hamster have released Mr. Do, the 1982 arcade classic, as part of their Arcade Archives collection. So if you're interested in playing Mr. Do on a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, or I suppose even a Switch at this point, a Switch 2 at this point, you can absolutely do that. I have achieved all of the achievements and earned all of the trophies in the Xbox and PlayStation versions of Mr. Do. They're not the Arcade Archives trophies are never difficult. But yeah, if you're looking for an easier leaderboard challenge, the scores on the Xbox leaderboard are significantly lower than the ones on the PlayStation leaderboard. Last time I looked, so there you go. Let's get on with it. Thanks to everyone for supporting this scientific endeavor. You can find out more about how to support the science over at jeff.zone. You get an ad-free version of the podcast. You get a bonus podcast. If you join the advisory panel, they have been picking games for this thing. These 141 weeks. And yes, that's been fantabulous. First up, Graz wanted to see this one. Most recently, Graz. I'm sure all of these games have come up before, but in the selection process of picking a handful of games every week, not every suggestion made its way through. But this is kind of an end of a trilogy, and I don't know that this is kind of the end of a trilogy. Like, they didn't go on to make more of these, did they? Like, this is largely the end of it. I am, of course, talking about Adventures of Lolo 3. There's a PC game that came out in Japan. Okay, and of course, yeah, there's Game Boy stuff. Yeah, but did Eggerland go on? This is when they talk about Dr. Dre coming through in the Lolo. When Exhibit says, "Hang that shit!" This is what they were talking about. Are you dusting them? What? A giant hand? Is this part of the Smash Brothers storyline? Giant hand comes and turns. Sample drums. The sound of the 90s, really. Or 1987, I suppose. That's got to be the copyright for the whole franchise, right? This game didn't originally come out in 87. Maybe it did. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. We can just go wherever. And I can hit the A button to change lead characters. Or the B button. Either works. This is a weird map because it does not give you a great indication. I mean, there's like features, there's like things on the map that like nothing is marked. Okay, we walked in there. The structure of this is already really weird. Welcome, Lolo. From here on, it will be a test of your strength. First, let's work on this one. All right, old man ready to tutorial my ass. What is it? We push them all together? Oh, we collect them. We don't push them like Pengo. Look at the fluidity on this animation. Third game, but probably smart of them to put a tutorial in it. If I remember right, these guys just zap you. Yeah, you just get zapped. And that's from any range, right? Like I can't dodge it if I'm far away. Yeah, no, like your character stops and takes the shot. Like Lolo stops, he goes like, yeah, you got me. Like, could I keep moving and dodge this? I mean, sure, but like, how is that fair? Like, you could have put a line of text or something in these that explains some of the lessons, I think, but I don't think it matters that much. We made him an egg. Oh, wait, that's not what we're... Well, now I'm dead. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're egging those two. This one we're blowing away. You. Suck it. And And then we're going like this and pushing that up there. And then going like this and pushing that up there. And then we are hustling. There, that wasn't so... Yeah, same. This is the eggs turn into platforms. No, they don't turn into platforms. They turn into... But you can walk on them, right? That's... Yeah, we just have to... Again, one must hustle. Okay, so collecting the hearts gives us shots to make eggs. And so we can do that to get that guy. And then that getting that heart gave us more egg coins. And so we can go blop, 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 kick you. And then get what we need to get. And move on. All right. It's an effective refresher course for the rules of the world, that little bit right there. I think if you were coming to this whole thing brand new, you might... Well, you would probably spend a little bit longer in that area going like, I don't know. Okay, so that's level 1. I thought the tower was going to be level 1. It's level 2. It's level 3. Oh, and then there's the tree. Whoop! I collected the treasure and it just smoked them all. So what, these guys wake up when I get the last heart? Is that what it is? Yeah. Now these I can dodge, right? Yeah, these I can... These are not a big deal. Or not that... I mean, they're not that... Does he go multi-direction? No. They just face a way, and they shoot that way, and that's that. Not like these Medusa heads. Or just heads, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're... Okay. This dude trapped over on the side here is going nuts. Okay, so we have to get in here. How do I... Can I... Okay, so I can walk on that. Why is that like that? What does this patch on the ground do? Does it prevent the monsters from crossing and not me? Let's find out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we need to get this. Oh, no. Okay, I thought the tree was a blocker there. It is not. Oops. Ugh. You can hit the select button to die. Like some of these half pushes, you almost wish weren't there. So I need to push that block down there. But I can't do that without dying. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do this to get this one. Can I egg this man's and push him onto the grass? Yes. Do I need to egg this man's? Oh, I can't egg that man. But this will kill him. No, okay. He still shoots. He still shoots. So we'll just push the block. No, we can't push the block up. We've already gone over this. Yeah, that's not really helpful. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, we can't do that either. Unless... There. Fuck. Sorry, we blew up the volcano. It feels like this should be hidden. I don't know. It's like the walk anywhere nature of this of the world outside of these levels is interesting and also needless for a puzzle game. Like, it's kind of cool, but you know. This game doesn't need an overworld. It's cool that it has one, but like it feels almost like, well, I don't know, a lot of other games have these now. We should probably pull one. Yeah, we should probably do that. Okay, so the trees will not save you from the evil laser. Let's push that there, I guess. No, that doesn't do me any good, because now I can't go this way. I can't go up that way. I have no pathway up unless I egg. But even then, I can't egg and get that heart right there because... Alright, whatever. We'll egg. We'll go here. Walk around this way. Oh, wait. Oop. Push that. Let's get it over there, a little closer to him. Okay. I only have one egg thing left. I believe I may have goofed. Because now I can't walk back either. Oh wait, I can do that. But this doesn't actually help. I need to... I was thinking I could egg and push this over to block this off so I could get this one. But as soon as I do that, I'll be open to this thing. Unless I can push this guy while he's asleep. No. Okay, so let's push that up there. Fuck. Nope. Well, unless I have enough speed to not get smoked here. I don't. If I push that dude further over, though, I will have enough to get through. So if I go like this and then go all the way over here. Now we can go like this, and this, and this. Someone says you can go around the back. No, because the lasers go through the trees. The trees do not block. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay. I need to block that off immediately. I was like, I'll eventually have to come back here and block this off, but no, I need to do it right now. And these work the way I think they do. They're just one-way arrows. Okay. Suck it, skulls. What do I do here? Oh, right. Easy. These fuckers. These creeps. Ah! Awesome. Nah. Felt good to blow those fuckers up. Yuck. So the rocks block lasers, right? That's not the heart doing that, is it? Anyway, okay. Got these skulls. Are they going to activate as soon as I get these ones? No. No, this isn't quite that type of game. But they will wake up here. What am I to do there? I guess I need to block them all in. I guess that's why they give me the 4 egg coins. There are 4 skulls. And I just need to give it to them like this. Ah! No! Well, that still works, right? I like the fluid animation and the movement feels great here, but like your sometimes ability to move things half a tile kind of sucks. Oh, right now I can't get to the... Yeah. Right. I can't get up to the thing. What does start do? Oh, start just fucking bops us all the way out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. This doesn't work for us. Actually, well, if I get more egg coins here for getting more hearts, right? But you just get the... No, you just get your limit. Okay. This is just pleasant. I let them go. I set them free. Alright, now we got whatever this creepy fucker is. You're just on the move all the time, right? Okay, just in a back and forth kind of way. We got some slow moving terrain here. Ugh. Oh, and you shoot. And you've got that thing on you. All right. No, I get you. I get you. Right. Once I commit. All right, so we need to... Well, how do I... Like, the egg doesn't last long. Oh, I use this block to block this way. Right. I was thinking I had to bring the block up with me over the eggs, but there's not enough time to do that. So you just do that. All right. Some kind of key. Well, at least we left this volcano intact for other researchers to... Oh, God. So we need to let the skull in and then get out. It can't get over the grass, so it won't pose a long-term problem, but... Oh, we blast it. We just fucking smoke it. Well, now we've gone and done it. So we probably need to smoke the skull. And then the hopping around happy guy over here, maybe we don't need to do anything to. He looks like he's not going to murder us. That guy looks okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You do that. Now, the properties of this motherfucker. Is he gonna kill us when he touches us? I need to egg him right there. And then just go do this. Easy. Oh God, where am I? I'm right here, okay. Okay, we can't just get that heart because there's that Medusa right there. So I guess I gotta go this way. We can get that. Now, this is a color question for the chat here. Are any of these hearts different colors to let you know which ones give you tokens and which ones don't, or do you just need to figure that out? No, they're okay. They're all. You just need to figure that out. Got it. Okay. Good. Fuck everybody. Not just me. If we go this way, the rock will stop the shot there. Little happy bridge here. So we can do that and that, I guess. can I push blocks? Oh, right. I must be able to push blocks over the... Yeah, I was going to say, like, I have to be able to do that. Otherwise, I don't know how any of this puzzle will work. Now if we go up and around... No, that doesn't work at all. Because I can't go back this way. Oh, I can walk across and go up. I guess I kind of need to push this all the way to get that. And then eventually all these fuckers are going to wake up and it's going to be a whole different problem. But I still have the problem of I cannot get that heart right there because, oh, I can push down. Yeah, no, I can. Okay, so at least we've done this part. Oh, God! I don't know that there's anything different to do than what we've done. Am I going to have enough time to go up and make it? Yes. So I just need to make it past this fucker at the bottom with the two trees, and I should have enough time to get past him. So this shouldn't be so bad. Yeah. No problem. Fuck all y'all. Not here for no sliding block puzzles, man. Don't do this to me. Burn in hell. No, this doesn't. There's nothing. This is not. Yeah, there's not going to be any. There's no way out of this. Oh man, this level's a bummer. There's like spatial concepts and things of that nature that I am pretty okay with, and then there's shit like this. That I'm just terrible at. Like I'm like I can't retain what I did last time to know what to do differently. And I just like, yeah, there's I can Sokoban my way through the first, you know, chunk of levels in every single one of these Sokoban games that have been released. But eventually I hit a point where I'm like, oh, dude, I don't even know. So there's really no options here. The only thing I can do is to push up the side blocks and push the middle one out of the way. There's no... like pushing the middle one and one of the side ones up doesn't get us anywhere. So this is kind of the only option here. In order to get some wiggle room, we have to push these out to the corners. We need to get all of them onto one side here. So if I go like this, let's get this one out of the way. Now we can push this one over like this and this one over like this. We can get these out of the way a little bit here. And so now we've got this. This, and this. We should, okay, yeah, we should be able to do this now. So if I go like so, and like so, and like so, we can go pop, 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 pop. And then we can do the same thing here. Suck it. Well, we need to get some hearts because we need some egg action here. Just 10. What? All right, shit. So we can push each one of these into one of these fuckers like so. To at least block that angle. And now we can do this type of business. Oh, God! Oh. Am I fucked? No. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. No, I'm not, because we can go like that, wait for this fucker to respawn. And then put him where we need him. No, I'm fucked. Because I can't. I can't go up. Huh. I mean, everyone's pushed into corners and stuff now, so there's like, there's no... There's no way for me to move any of the blocks with where they are right now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to, like, think about it from this angle. So there's two there. I don't have enough material to cover everyone from all three directions constantly, so I'm gonna have to, like... Huh. Can I put the blocks in such a position that it's blocking two heads? And I just have to take the long way around. It's hard for me to get in like a good range for moving the worms, the slugs, whatever, unless I push the blocks. more of like a get in, get out kind of thing. So I think this is still solid. Okay. So which one to do first? I can push that one there and that one there. Does it behoove me to like get that heart and then blast this fucker so he respawns back here, which takes another token, but then he's in a position where I can move him again? Is this the guy I want to do that with, or is it these guys? I think it's these guys. Probably doesn't matter. Like, they stay eggs just long enough that I could probably use any of them, but so let's try this like this. Boom. Boom. Get this. Fuck you. Fuck you. I might have needed to only do it with one of them, because I might run out of tokens again. So now I think this guy can like stay here. And I guess actually, you know what, this guy, no, because I need to loop around and bring this guy up. Okay. You go here. You go here. And now you go here, and you go here. There. Alright, what do we got now? What fuck shit is this? These guys kill you? Yes, okay. Yeah, so I can't. I wonder if I could finesse that. That seems like something. Maybe not with this slow block, this slow patch right here. Yeah, I can't get back in time. Okay. Huh. These get rough fast, man. Oh, they turn on you too. They don't just stay on their path. They come for you. I just blocking this with that? Is that... Probably not. Now we can egg these two guys and get these hearts just fine. Well, wait, how do I... Okay, if the skulls don't activate until all the hearts get got... Oh, I have to egg it. Oh. Oh, I don't like this one bit. Oops. Probably need to block this fucker in to get that. It's probably what I need to do with this guy too, but... Let's take care of this first. I'll go back over here. We'll get this block. This is really good, and it doesn't seem to have lives, which is a massive improvement over the previous games where they would kind of make you restart some stuff, you know, based on... Oh, okay, so we're not going to get this heart right now. Right, I have to wait. God damn it. The only thing that would improve this at this point is the ability to rewind. You know? Having to start from scratch like this is, like, I mean, it's fair, but also, when you have the solution and then you just make an error like that, and you just wish you could rewind 2 steps or something, like, that would be nice. Let's deal with this, because if we get that one last, then this fucker will wake up and smoke us. But I still have to run past... Oh, no, okay. I can... Patch of grass next to the treasure chest means we can do it that way. Okay, wait for this guy to run all the way down here, and then we give it one of those, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. Now, what I should be able to do is get this heart, walk over to the treasure chest calmly. And then leave. No treasures here, man. Just at the top of this tower. Let's stand on this mysterious square. No? Oh, okay. I just needed to stand on it the right way, I guess? do that. And that. No. But also, yeah, So we have to block those fuckers to get the hearts in the middle, right? So they need to be blocked. We need 2 blocks there. We currently have none. And then we need to block those top ones from the side like they are right now to escape. And we only have 2 eggs. We can use the eggs to get these 2 blocks loose. Because I can go... No, how do I... I can't even get up there. Well, I guess if but I'd have to use both shots right here to kill this fucker. Oh, right. No, they disappear. We don't need to block them for the escape at all. We need to block... Yeah, okay. So... These need to be blocked like so. We use... Alright, there's still some weirdness. This is still... No, okay, so I can just go like this. No, I can't, because I can't... No, okay, I can do... No, what the fuck can I do? Because I can do this, but I can't get it. So that, you would use this one. I need to be able to push this one down. And then I can push that one over. I can push that out and out. It'll be over. Okay, so I need to smoke this guy. I was thinking I needed to push each one of these guys out of the way. But I think I can do... this. Because now I can do this. And this. And this. To get that one. Oh, but now I can't walk up. Fuck, I needed to leave that guy there. But still get on the other... Yeah, so the move would be that you need to keep this blocked. Well, no, because I can't block it both ways. Because that fucker will... So we probably don't actually blow up. No, because he will block the exit if we don't. All right, one more try here, and then we're going to move on. think we've seen what we need to see. Oh, no, that's right. They go away. It's okay. Yeah, they disappear when you get the... Yeah, right. Okay, so if I give it to him like this... But I still need to get over to the right, because I need to be able to push this block above me down. And I need to be able to push it out. So we need to push this one up. Yeah, okay, because if I push this up, then I can push that over and get it out. Yeah, so if I do this, push this up. No, because if I smoke this guy, then I can't walk up there because there's no protection for me there. Yeah, this is still fucked. Getting up there to push that block down is the difficult part. Probably need to use this guy here to block that spot instead of a block. And then, I don't know, that has its own issues. Because there's still stuff up here, but this stuff is set up for the other way I was trying to do it, which is probably why. Anyway. I mean, you'd also do some real wild shit, like... No. Okay, anyway. Zap me! Blah! That's the Adventures of Lolo 3. This is a better game than its predecessors. You know, those first two games are really solid and like relatively similar. I guess like this one is also not that different in terms of just like the gameplay. And I appreciate it was very easy, I think, especially in this time. It was sometimes easy for developers to take a game and when they were making a sequel, just immediately jump to the level of difficulty that assumes you finished the previous game, especially like puzzle games like this. We would see it through this era a lot. And sometimes they would bill it as such, right? Like you know, after Lode Runner came Championship Lode Runner. And Championship Lode Runner isn't fun because it's just like, here's fucking a bunch of super hard Lode Runner levels. And you're like, oh, great. I don't want to do that. Oh man. Sorry. This game starts with a handy tutorial and levels that get you back into it. You know, they don't make the assumption that you played the previous games and mastered them. Like, is this difficulty ramp a little bit steeper than its predecessors? Like, maybe, but like, no, like the earlier games are throwing tricky but doable levels at you relatively quickly as well. You know? And so the difficulty ramp feels mostly similar to its predecessors. And so what you're left with is like, here's a good starting point. Like, you don't need to have played the previous games to figure out what the hell is going on here. They start you, you know, they show you the rules, and also you have infinite lives. So even if you fuck up, like every death is a learning experience early on like this. You're like, oh, right, the trees. They shoot through the trees. Oh, I can't do this because of this. And even though there's no, like, you know, rewind or take back functionality, none of the levels, you know, and I'm sure later into the game, maybe this gets a little more insidious, but like, once you got it, it doesn't take that long to set it up and do it. And so it's not like any one of these levels is going to be like 20 minutes and then you're going to fuck it up on the last step and then it'll take you another 20 minutes to do it. Like if you spent 20 minutes solving the puzzle, fucked up at the end and had to start from scratch, you would get back to that setup a little bit quicker the second time through. And that's great. The question is, does it have battery backup? I'll relaunch it real quick. I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, no, it does have passwords. Yeah, it has a password screen here at the start. So I guess we didn't even get to a point. We did not get to a point where it gave us a password, but maybe there's a place you go to get passwords that we just did not visit. But Overworld is like cute but superfluous, you know? Like it's kind of nice that it's there. I actually really like the, you know, you get to the top of that tower and make a little rainbow bridge to the other one. Like that's like cool stuff. That kind of adds to the experience ever so slightly. Like it's mostly presentational, right? Like this game could just be like hit start, play puzzles, you know? And you wouldn't really fault it for not having an overworld or whatever, but it is kind of neat that it's there. Multiple playable characters. There's a lot to like here. This game is, I'm going to say, a step up from its predecessors, which is sort of like why it's sort of weird that they didn't keep making these. I guess HAL had a lot of other stuff going on in the years after this, right? I mean, you know, they're busy with bigger games, but it is sort of weird that, you know, there's like, you get like the 4 games, 5 games if you count that PC game, and then they just kind of put an end to it. This is a game that I think you could make now, you know, and it would be weird because like HAL would, you know, like who would this be, a first party Nintendo game if they put it out now? That would be sort of weird, I guess, but but you can make a modern Adventures of Lolo, and that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's as Watch the Fall points out. Like the Japanese versions of these games have like different levels too, so there's like kind of interesting reasons to play the other versions in some cases. Where did the previous Adventures of Lolo fall on our list? Because if I remember right, they are like practically like right next to each other, right? Yeah, like 2 is just one above the first one, which makes sense. Like these games like are the differences between them are relatively minor from 1 to 2. This game is a step up for sure. You know, it's better than Formula 1 Built to Win. Scientifically speaking, it's better than Strider. But it's no Ninja Gaiden 3. It's better than 1943. It's better than the Battle of Olympus. It is better than POW, Prisoner of War. Is it better or worse than Star Tropics? I mean, Star Tropics is quite good, but a Lolo 3, it's a better game than Star Tropics. Is it better than Tetris? These are the very loaded questions we find ourselves with. like across all of these episodes, all of these years of us putting this list together, like these ridiculous questions of, is, Adventures of Lolo 3 better than Tetris? And then you have to sit and think like, well, we're actually talking about NES Tetris, which is not an amazing version of the game. And, like, is that a fair punishment? Because ultimately, like, Tetris would go on to greater heights, but like also like Tetris would be like, the Game Boy version of Tetris was right there, pretty much the entire time, right? And so NES Tetris was already kind of a, I don't know, a secondary version of the game. Even in that era, this was not the Tetris you wanted to play. Because you had Game Boy Tetris, which, is just presentationally better music, better fanfare and celebrations when you win. Like, Game Boy Tetris is fucking, what do you even say about Game Boy Tetris? The only thing you could say about Game Boy Tetris now, considering the limitations of that platform and where they were at and everything, the only thing you could say about it is, well, there's something to be said for the modern Tetris rules about piece distribution. You damn kids will never go through the suffering that we did of waiting for a straight piece and it just not coming, and it continuing to not come, and it just doesn't come. Now every 7 pieces you got a straight piece. It's coming all the time. It's always coming. Cowardly Tetris is what modern Tetris is like. The rules at the time when they first kind of changed some of the rules about Tetris, I remember being really upset about it. And now in the years following, having played a bunch of Tetris, before and after they kind of set in place what their modern thoughts are about Tetris, you do eventually realize, like, yeah, this stuff actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, T-spins and like some of the other like advanced weird Tetris stuff, I think is still like not. I don't truck with that stuff, but that's mostly just because I'm not that good at Tetris. All that said, I think NES Tetris is exactly where it belongs, and I think that, like, again, it's a hard thing, man, because Tetris is Tetris. NES Tetris is popular. I mean, like, there are still people being weird about NES Tetris today, like the people that are holding the controllers upside down on their knee and fucking playing Spoon Man on a fucking NES controller to get infinite lines until the game crashes or whatever the fuck it is. So clearly there's value in that version of the game, but those people are monsters. Is the Adventures of Lolo 3 better than Tetris for the NES? It is. It's better than Gradius. Is it better than Gradius? Is it better than Gradius? Incredible music, iconic level design, fun little secrets, a terrific example of the Konami code. Like, there's a lot to like about Gradius. Gradius is a better game. This is our new number 66. It's fun, like there is something about the like Tetris in a lot of ways if you really think about it, like kind of breaks the list in sort of weird ways because of how fucking important Tetris became. I mean, it was important then, but I don't think anyone realized at that point that Tetris was fucking Tetris, right? It's a very weird, yeah, and also for that version of the game to not be definitive or like all that interest. I mean, like I said, people, it has like fresh interest from weirdos, ham boning it up or whatever. Galactic Cat asks, is the Game Boy version of Tetris the definitive Tetris? Like, I think so. I think for an era, right? I mean, what are the Tetrises? It's Game Boy Tetris, it's Tetris DS. It's the Tetris Effect. And then maybe like one of the Grandmaster games if you're like a fucking maniac. It's Tetranet. There you go. And like next Tetris for the N64 I thought was really good. Or new is it new Tetris or there's next Tetris and there's whichever one had you building monuments. I really liked that one. But yes, unofficial brick game. My brick game is strong. I have bricks in the hood. All of that. Yeah, new Tetris for N64 was a really good Tetris. But that's like, I really liked it. I don't know if that necessarily, like, if you were making a list of like what are the games that would help you understand Tetris. I mean, it's probably like the original fucking Soviet computer one. Probably one of the Spectrum Holobyte, like probably one of those computer releases that Spectrum did. But like Game Boy Tetris is, I think Game Boy Tetris is probably one of the most important. And yeah, Tetris Effect, and then like everyone seems to have like glommed onto. I believe it's Tetris DS, right? So that's the one that the people really like. Just has the right modes and options and everything else, and some nice flourish. But yeah, those are probably those. Like Tetris Effect, Tetris for Game Boy, and Tetris DS are probably, like, if you had to pick like iconic era defining Tetris games, like those are probably them. If you were expanding that list out a bit to be like, okay, what else have they done? Then you get into like some of the more battle oriented, whether it's like a Grandmaster Ace or Tetris Battle Gaiden. I mean, Tetris Battle Gaiden is fucking awesome, right? I mean, it's a great game. It's maybe not balanced. It's maybe, like there's a lot of stuff. Tetranet is like great, and it was an awesome online game at a time when there were not a lot of those. And it was free because it was a bootleg. But yeah, Tetranet. I've probably played more Tetranet than just about any other version of Tetris now that I think about it. We were deep in on that for a good long time. Anyway, number 66. The Adventures of Lolo 3. I'll get it on over here so you can see it for yourself. Remember when there was that quest to like why isn't there a great version of Tetris on iPhone? And then like EA did, like, it's just like, oh right, touchscreen controls are terrible. But like also they kept trying to find ways to monetize it and fucking it up that way. And then Ubisoft had that run. That was that launch game. Like Ubisoft had that Tetris game at the launch of the PS4. That was like completely broken. if you had more than 100 friends, if your friends list was too big, the game would like slow down and fuck up and crash. Like there were a handful of early games there that like did not respond well to the expanded friends list functionality, and the more friends you had, the closer it would come to just fucking blowing up. And I believe that Tetris game was one of them. Anyway, Tetris. Next up, Tim wanted to see this one. I want to see this one too because I don't know what the fuck this could even be. But it is from your friends at FCI. It is from your friends Gary Gygax. From the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. This is DragonStrike. The achievements did not pop in. I feel like, I don't know, I never have this problem outside of when we're streaming like this, but just like, I get a lot of, while we're doing this, like games that do have achievements don't respond from the server or something. I wonder if they do server maintenance on Friday mornings or something over there. It is an official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons video game from Westwood. Oh, dude. Did they make Raid on Bungling Bay but with dragons? What the fuck am I looking at? Well, I'm glad that this seems to be something resembling an action game. That dragon got a diamond. You know how dragons are always hoarding gold and shit. I don't know if you finished Dragon's Lair, but that fucker had him some diamonds. All right. Westwood made this. Lewis Castle's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons DragonStrike. Select your dragon. I mean, who wouldn't pick gold? Except you look at the stats and you're like, oh, wait, maybe. All right, this one's got some pretty good S. It's got great A. Everyone says that bronze has an amazing A, but the B ain't popping. And then what is that? H? Not a ton of H. Silver's got mad S. Not nearly as much A. A little bit more B. And then a little bit more H. I guess gold seems a little bit more balanced. What it was, speed, armor, breath, and health? Okay. Sure. More breath and health than the others, but less armor. Well, no. Decent on the armor, but way less speed. Yeah, slow doesn't seem like that bad. Oh, right, Westwood made this. Your first mission is to engage 3 white dragon scouts. May your ambition propel you to victory. Okay, so up and down pops us low. If we want to dip it low to attack ground targets, I assume. I thought maybe I would have like more speed control. Oh, that was me okay, that was me crashing into the trees. Those white dragon scouts I heard so much about. That one dropped a potion. That collection noise is very unlicensed game. This whole thing, I mean, it runs too good to be unlicensed, but like this is just weird enough to like if you made an unlicensed dragon fighting game and it looked mostly like this, I would believe it. Let's look at the V-Hold posted a manual here. Okay, that's just the differences between the dragons. Gold Dragon. He is a very brave golden dragon, and he lives in the high mountains. His powerful breath weapons are Cone of Fire and Chlorine Gas. Push A for Cone of Fire. Push B for Chlorine Gas. What the fuck? Gold Dragon's a fucking war criminal. What do we got down here? Something. Okay, this guy. Let's gas him. Yeah, that's right. Get gassed. This music is decent. This moves at a good clip. I would really like something that says what I'm supposed to do next. Yeah, what does Silver Dragon do? Does it pop Willy Pete's white phosphorus out of this? No, Silver Dragon is Cone of Cold and Paralyzing Gas. Bronze Dragon is Lightning and Repulsion Gas. A stink bomb, I guess. Do I have to land somewhere? I didn't see any spot on the map that looked like it's where I came from, but I don't... Okay, here's... someone else who's ready to die. This is a good little jam. Westwood write this number? Is this Frank Klepak? Is this the minds that brought you all of those Command and Conquer jams? Like what? Oh. Okay. Do I just fly off the edge of the screen? Defeat the small fleet of warships and that horrible kraken that's closing upon our shores. May the wind always be at your back. These fucking drums, dude. Oh, that caveman is up high. Air to air. The collection noise on those hearts, though, is as low rent as it gets. Oh, that's a crash. Oh, some kind of pendant. Ah! Oh, we need to get this heart. It's going bad. That heart did not refill that meter. Apparently Frank... Okay. Frank Kopacki really did do music for this, but is apparently not the only composer listed. Gold Dragon is down. That's it, huh? Oh, I appear to be invincible or something to that effect. Evil turtle. Okay, we appear not to be able to leave the screen. This could use like a mini map in the corner or something. Okay, there must still be something somewhere. I like that noise. Ah, nice heart. Let's get out of here. Oh, right, there's a kraken. Is the kraken just up here somewhere? No, okay. Oh, no, the kraken is right here. Look at fucking this, man. Okay, so we gotta go low to hit. It's a large kraken. This is again unlicensed games vibes pouring off of this. Find and defeat the black dragon that hides in the swamp. May the mires of doubt never cloud your vision. Starting me out with low health. No rest for Gold Dragon between missions. You know, they could have done some stuff like, oh, hey, Gold Dragon needs to rest this mission, so you need to take silver or bronze. Like, they could have, you know, that'd be a very micro prose kind of thing to do, a very XCOM. Ah! I crashed into that tree. Like, these dragon bones here almost feel like something I should collect. Like, we could resurrect a mystical fucking platinum dragon, or, you know. Gas him! Oh, I missed. You're not a dragon. Seems like your shots get less powerful as time goes on, like as you only have so many shots before, but it doesn't feel like it recharges per se. Like I don't, as just feels like later in a mission, I'm only shooting one shot instead of like 5. Oh, it's tied to health. Okay. So the more damage you take, the less powerful your shots become. That's like, you know, I don't know. I suppose that's sensible, right? It's a breath. You know, as you're getting fucked up, you're going to be out of breath. But not exactly conducive to you pulling it out at the end. Where's this fucking dragon? Uh-oh. We found it. This game's neat. Like, not amazing, not, you know, not a mind-blowing, but like, I don't know. You could certainly do a lot worse. Gassed him. But also like the collisions and some of that stuff, you know, like if you descend over an object that is too high for you to, you know, you're crashing into it or whatever, it just starts doing damage. Like there's no real collision, which has that kind of like, we were talking about it a few weeks ago with some C64 games. It was, you know, just like, I don't know, your character glows and your health goes down, and that's it. Man. Yeah, like that. And well, if you hit it low, it pops you up, which is like, okay. Gotta time this right. I like the ability to like change altitude, and having it just be like a one pop kind of like up down kind of thing works like well enough. There he is. Oh, well, maybe the shield would be nice to have right about now. Or maybe it does next to nothing. Who can say? Gave him the chlorine gas. Oh. accursed dragon. One more time here. And sometimes it's hard for me to make out these little dudes on this island. Like they're you know, the visibility not amazing, but it's mostly fine. Annoyingly, I'm faster than he is, so even when I lock in behind him to really lay out some chlorine gas for that ass. That's right. I'm 5,000. Not sticking around to fight these Mothra ass motherfuckers. Navigate through the treacherous canyons and destroy the enemy fortress. I love the big dudes to signify that they are on the high level and not the low level. How big those men are is very funny to me. Do I need to go this way? No. Do I just need to, like, tank the damage and cross that barrier? I dropped some peas or a hot dog or something, you know. Either I go hard left. The drums are really good, man. I think I just gotta tank that. I just gotta fucking suck it up and... Ugh. Look at all that gas. Damn it. Yeah. They did a good job of making the drums sound, you know, like a lot of video game music is very syncopated and very, you know, on a grid type stuff. Like they managed to make some of these drum fills and stuff sound significantly more human than you get out of a lot of similar type fills and stuff. Like, yeah, it's neat. Oh, I can hit that tower too. Ah! All right. Look. One more. Is this the right way to go now? We go down around this way. I mean, at some point you're like you're taking a bunch of damage from the dudes, or you're taking a bunch of damage from a wall. Oh, can't crash into him. Damn it. Oh, well. Yeah. This is neat. Like a better... better than a lot of the other D&D games on the platform. I mean, that much is, I think, pretty clear. Aspects of it feel like a really good unlicensed game. Like, there are parts of this that just have kind of a certain busted charm to them, I guess, but like they had some ideas, you know? High dragon, low dragon, multiple attacks, even though you don't really need them. I mean, you know, like unless they did some work in the background to say, oh, well, these enemies take more damage from your A button and these ones take more damage from the B button. But, you know, it's not immediately obvious which ones are taking more damage from the gas or whatever. But like, yeah, it's neat. It's surprisingly refreshing, especially when you think about the D&D, the AD&D games that appeared on the platform. I mean, this is the same spot where Heroes of the Lance appeared, you know? Not to say that this is a top game to offset this bottom game, but like it's got a lot more going for it than you might initially think. Like I said, like sort of a Raid on Bungling Bay kind of deal, almost, in that you have like a certain amount of freedom, but it's still like a not at the largest level. I wonder if they would have been better. So like the high low thing would have been kind of cool, but like with the A and the B buttons not really feeling dramatically different, I wonder if they would have been better served by like a air to air button and an air to ground button, like a shot and bomb kind of deal. Like that's a little more traditional. But I guess if they didn't have any of that stuff, like there's a lot of collision, so there are spots where you can't go low because the cliffs are high, and sometimes the background is a little difficult to read. You eventually kind of figure it out. You eventually kind of figure out what's what, and it works well enough. But yeah, I think that's like kind of a cool. That's yeah, I don't know, like kind of a cool game. Yeah, I mean, if you go with a shot and bomb. At some point, you're just kind of, you are making Xevious, which more people should be making Xevious, but they already made Xevious, so maybe you don't need to make Xevious. You could play Super Xevious. Xevious. Anyway, these dragons are all right. This is a better game than Heroes of the Lance. It's better than Street Cop. It's better than Clash Ball. It's a better game than Mickey's Adventures in Numberland. It's a better game than the Paradicus Conflict. It's a better game than Raid on Bungling Bay. Just some better speed and the mission variety helps a lot. It is better than Freedom Force. It's better than Thunderbirds. It's a better game than Big Nose Freaks Out. It is better than Breakthrough. It is better than Krusty's Funhouse. It's a better game than Captain Skyhawk. I suppose has, there's maybe some minor similarity. I don't know. It's a better game than the Blue Marlin. It's better than Castle of Dragon. It's better than MiG-29 Soviet Fighter. It is better than Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. It is better than Alex DeMayo's Race America. It's better than Town and Country Surf Design's Wood and Water Rage. Is Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DragonStrike better or worse than Dino Wars Destruction of Sponyalos? Big robot dinosaurs, dragons, kind of the same thing. I think the mission variety here really helps. The weapons are more exciting to shoot. This is a better game than Dino Wars. Destruction of Spoondylis. But not by much. Not by much. It's not better than Vindicators. It's not better than Vindicators. But it's better than Touchdown Fever. This is our new 270. Neat game. Surprisingly so, especially, again, considering Well, considering the weird quality of the Dungeons and Dragons games that appear on the NES, where you've got like, okay, like, you know, hey, Pool of Radiance, this is a great game, but maybe this isn't where you want to play it. And like Hills Far is sort of a weird fit as well, but maybe a better one because it's slightly more streamlined anyway. But then you've got this case of like the other versions of DragonStrike on other platforms are like a wildly different game. And so instead of like trying to just port that game directly, they sort of found something that works a little bit better. Works a little bit better on the platform, which is smart, you know, like that's I think a lot of developers did not take that step for sure. They just said like, fuck it, let's find a way to port it over and like put these games that don't belong here onto this thing while there's money to be made. So yeah, congratulations to Westwood. Next up, we go from a double licensed game to an unlicensed video game. Let's see it. Oh, when you hear the bing, you know you're in for a really good thing. It's Firehawk from your friends at Codemasters. That helicopter is got a nose and a mouth and is wearing sunglasses, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Democracy is threatened in the small republic of Lafia as all the drug barons unite together. The helpless Lafian government requests aid from America to defeat the conspiring barons. Congress agreed to sending a small team to infiltrate and destroy these new evil forces. As pilot of the devastating helicopter gunship, you are instructed on your mission. Your Green Beret paratroopers are dropped for recon. It's your task to recover them. Okay. Well, I mean, this is just DragonStrike, but like a little more Xevious, really. This is looking good. Honestly, this is looking pretty good. All right, let's try it out. We need to look at that. We need to look at this fucking. Look at him. He's like, Marr. Mission 1, the American secret agent Nexus has been trapped behind enemy lines and needs rescuing. Send in some bunker busters. I don't know. Hello, I'm a helicopter. Get inside me. Okay. Okay, so these hit the tanks. Ah, the bouncy text, like it's a demo scene. What am I blowing up here? Like, what is this arrow pointing me at? Oh, is it this dude? Oh, I'm still playing. Wait, am... Oh, I see. Weird. But that's neat. That's a neat idea. Oops. His knowledge of the drug production will prove vital. This is something very cynical. I mean, you know, like, it made sense in this era, you know, the 90s, but like for them to develop this game and just be like, I don't know, man, it's Americans in some fucking tiny republic blowing up a bunch of shit because drugs. But this is... I feel like this is indicative of a lot of fiction of the time. It's just when you have it very clearly coming from the United Kingdom. Your paras have been sent to retrieve information and are ready to be airlifted to safety. Okay, there are 3 of them. America. It's weirdly like Atlantis for the 2600. And you're trying to like coordinate these sideways shots. Oh! I wonder if I can go back and just drop these 2 off. Choplifter style. These tiny helicopters. Can't possibly touch me. And they even made it so, you know, if mid-mission you want to go back to your ship, you can hit the select button and it will change this target to go from, like, the things you're trying to collect to your ship. Which is, like, kind of, like, a smart... That's smart. This game is... well thought out. The true strength of the drug operation is learnt. Yeah, we learnt the shit out of it. They could have gone a little more American English than British English, I suppose. Mission 3, your fight has moved to the factory and processing plants, and your team needs assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 dudes here. Or is that 8 things I need to blow up? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Ah! Pushed it too hard. That's kind of the hard part about it is, you know, you're facing... All right. Like you know, much like an actual helicopter, you can't really take a ton of fucking damage and still fly it. It's like a rhythm game. It really does feel like they sat down and said, let's make, like, kind of a choplifter thing. Okay, we can take that hit and then pick that up. Dude, those things hit hard. Ah! That's okay. Good typewriter. After extreme battle. I can fly a helicopter real well, but typing, more of a hunt and peck kind of guy. Pretty good music, like, you know, like presentationally, this is nice. The helicopters have faces and sunglasses, and it's got its weird little rhythm game kind of thing. You know, for when you're picking up guys, you get to, you know, aim your little shots. It's like one part Cosmic Arc, one part Atlantis, and like several more parts Choplifter, I guess. When you hit one part of the bridge, it blows up the whole thing. That's kind of cool. Like, am I getting like meaningful power-ups here? Like, what is the... Do we get all our armor back on this? What do we... It's just a little touchdown and a back up, huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing, huh? So you gotta bring a guy back if you want. All right. Kind of a cool control thing. You can also hit left on the D-pad to fire the left shot. Almost like pinball game controls. Reset, and before the title screen appears, hold right and A and start for a special Easter egg. Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, let's try it. Right A and start. Okay, so that'd be that, and that. Ah, man, I liked this game too. What a bummer. Is this something I can play? No. It's just a running demo. With no sound. Oh. This is fun. We can get diamonds. This game is fucking pretty awesome. I don't know, man. Like, this is, it's harsh. Like, the bombs require a real fucking pinpoint precision. This brick-roofed nothing started shooting at me after not shooting at me a bunch. The spread on your machine gun is too wide, and so things you're aimed at will not be hit unless you offset it ever so slightly. And the tanks are very small, making them very difficult to hit. And some of these bunkers do quite a bit of damage when they hit you. So, like, it is a little harsh. But, like, control-wise and stuff, like this is really neat. And this sequence is, like, smart. Like, they gave you some gameplay to do here on these pickups that is not just you trying to, like, come in for a landing. Like, they found something different for you to do. And I think this is a really smart idea. This is cool. They even thought to have you, you know, hey, here's a button that redefines the targeting thing to target you back to the ship mid-mission if you want to go back. Here, I'll show you. Like, we can. Oh, look at that! If I hold down start, it types faster. So you see, if I hit select, when it's a square like that, it takes us back to the ship, which is cool. Like, decent little chain explosions. Look, we got a little airfield. Oh, we got triple shot. Okay, so there are some pretty decent little upgrades here. They are relatively generous with the power-ups. Oh, we're out of bombs. That's bad. That didn't... Okay, so landing is very minimally useful, and it all depends on if you have a prisoner with you or not. Here we go again. Let's bring this guy back, at least. They gave us a couple of bombs. But not a full heal. And just gotta hope that some of these things fucking drop something, huh? Ah! Alright. It's all on the line. I'll just take a big old end around. All right. Yeah, Firehawk, man. This is pretty neat. Oh, man. But you just get fucking rocked so fast. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Rough in ways that are not especially fair, I guess I would say also. There's just too many shots to blow up some of this stuff, too. For how limited some of your ammunition can be. It does, you know, it kind of leaves you relying on... I can't just magically land here, huh? No. Just get in there and get it. Oh! All right, all right. No, we gotta go. We gotta get back. Ah, everybody died. Or do they stay... I assume they don't go full choplifter on... No, it's... Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, you know, like clear influence from like a handful of different games, right? I mean, again, like another kind of raid on Bungling Bay sort of thing here going on a little bit with some choplifter, perhaps some Cosmic Arc, and a little bit of Atlantis, I'm going to say. I think this game would be a lot more fun if you just had better resiliency. That's, you know, if you could just take a few more hits and... Like, if they just tweaked it a little bit more in favor of, yeah, you've got more bullets and you can blow shit up and because the alternative would be like, oh, you need to reduce the amount of resistance, and I don't think that actually would be the right move. It's fun how much shit is shooting at you. It'd just be cooler if you just were slightly better equipped to deal with it. Good music. Good music of that style, you know. Of your you know, kind of Sid chip-esque arpeggiated type stuff. Very well constructed. Just some slight tweaks, I think, would make that game markedly better than it is. But it's got a good feel to it. I like the transition to the kind of shooting stuff while you're collecting dudes. That's, again, I think that's a really cool idea. It's a really cool idea to do, you know, to just have that instead of having to like position the chopper and do the pickup stuff. I think like that was what I was expecting. And to see that like, oh no, you're going to pick up the guy automatically. You just need to defend the helicopter while that shit happens. I think that's just that's a cool fucking change-a-roo. And yeah, you know, a more resilient helicopter or more bullets, you know, like that sort of stuff would help quite a bit, I think. You know, and just in terms of like making that thing feel a little bit more balanced. That's sort of the that's sort of the missing piece. This is a follow-up to a game called Operation Gunship, yeah. Which that was just on, like, what does that appear on? Is that just like C64 and Spectrum and that sort of stuff? Yeah, Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, and the Spectrum. Okay. Pretty similar. Pretty similar, except it has a big logo in the bottom corner that says the Oliver Twins. Better than any of the Dizzy games. They should have stuck with that. Should have stuck with this helicopter stuff, man. Well, you know, scientifically speaking, is it better than all the Dizzy games? Maybe actually not, but it is better than the Pradicus Conflict. It is better than Sacross. It is better than Rampage. It's better than Mario is Missing. It's better than Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise. It's better than Stanley, The Search for Dr. Livingston. It's better than the Three Stooges. It's better than the NES version of Afterburner. It is better than Ninja Kid. Yeah. It's better than Tiger Heli. Yeah, Tiger Heli is just like funky in a handful of ways. It is better than Spiritual Warfare. It's better than Legacy of the Let's think about it. It's better than MiG-29 Soviet Fighter. It's better than Toxic Crusaders. It is better than yeah, it's better than Thunder and Lightning. Like it's better than Sky Shark. Is it better than Sky Shark? Like different kind of game in a lot of ways, but it's just yeah, this is like a weird version of the game. This game does a lot of really interesting things, but I think it is really held back by sort of the way that they have balanced this. Like if they had tweaked a little bit further in favor of just like more ammunition, one or two more notches of health, like nothing dramatic. Like you don't have to just be like invincible, but like it is fun to fly over that stuff and blow it all up. But because of how fragile you are, you kind of have to play it like in a very particular, I'm going to carve a path into this island to get just close enough to the dude to pick him up and get out. Like there's something interesting about that. But I think if they had skewed a little bit further in favor of just like, yeah, you can take a few more hits, you can get in there and duke it out, or like, hey, there's a, the radius on your bombs is like ever so slightly more forgiving by default. Your default shot, if it was center oriented instead of the two side shots, I think that would go a long way too. But it's a lot of really great ideas that are mostly done well. And it's impressive. I mean, especially you think about, a lot of the other unlicensed games we've come across. But I don't want to, like, it's tempting to like over reward it for that. And I think that goes against the science. We kind of have to like play it as it lies, as they say. And I think ultimately like that stuff does drag it down. It's better than Micro Machines. It is a better game than Spelunker. Is Firehawk better or worse than Dino Wars? Destruction of Spondylus. It's a better game. It's a better game. I am less sold on the idea of it being better than DragonStrike, but it's kind of right fucking there. It's kind of right fucking there. It's better than DragonStrike. It's better than Vindicators. It's better than Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones. It is right there with Jaws, man. Is it? Is it better than Jaws? It's not better than Jaws Enhanced Edition. Because that does some really cool stuff. But it is better than Jaws. It is better than Jaws. It's better than Jimmy Connor's Tennis. It is not better than Eight Eyes. It is not better than Deja Vu. It is better than the NES version of 10 Yard Fight. It's our new number 252. Firehawk. Wow. Who knew? Not me. That is our last non-pornographic unlicensed game. There you have it, Firehawk. And that's also, I guess, the last game from Codemasters or Camerica. Codemasters, the history of Codemasters and the history of Camerica, I suppose, on this platform are really interesting because I think, like, I mean, the Game Genie is the thing that they made that has a lasting impact. You could argue that the Dizzy games have a lasting impact, though maybe not the one that you would like. And the Aladdin, their little plugin, like they were trying stuff, like, you know, as part of them making unlicensed games, like they were doing weird shit and trying to find ways to ship games more cheaply and just like different stuff that they could do to get games out on the platform that didn't involve paying Nintendo. And so they were true rogues. Like when you think about like Color Dreams and you know, some of these other studios that were studios, maybe that's a little generous. These outfits that were putting together unlicensed games, they're maniacs. Like they're making, like, most of it is fucking terrible. And Tengen is its own weird thing, right? Like they were, you know, porting arcade games, and so there's a level of quality there that most other unlicensed games don't have. Codemasters is maybe not so much right now that they're just a part of EA, but Codemasters was a force in software development at this point in time. You just didn't know that because most of the machines they were shipping games on were not popular in the US. And so I would say most players that were playing games around this time, the NES would have been their first exposure to games from Codemasters. I ended up, there's, having a Commodore 64 and stuff like that. There was definitely, but I didn't get my Commodore 64 for, until a few years after my NES. And I did play some games that were Codemasters games there, I'm sure. But yeah, I remember, I think I still have a Stunt Kids cartridge around here somewhere. But like Codemasters was a big deal, and they would go on to stay a big deal, making kind of the dominant rally racing games of the entire industry for a good long time, which was the sort of stuff that turned them into more of a racing focused organization, which is why EA picked them up. And then, now that stuff's kind of largely gone. And certainly they're not working on any rally racing games anymore, under EA, what's left of it anyway. And so the run that Codemasters had, I think is really impressive and really important. They ended up in lawsuits with Nintendo over the Game Genie stuff, or like the companies that spoke for them, at least here in the States, because that's where the lawsuit was based. But like, what was that? It was like Camerica was technically based in Canada, right? So, but the lawsuit was here in the US. And Nintendo's whole case there was like, oh, it's unintended effects, and it could damage your control deck, and all this other horse shit that they would try to put out there. But like Nintendo tried to keep a firm clamp on games. And when we look at most of the unlicensed games available for the NES, it's hard to get too up in arms about Nintendo's efforts there. Because you're like, yeah, dude, I don't know. Most of these games are fucking terrible. Like, here's a bunch of shit ass Bible games, and just like most unlicensed games were terrible. But you do have these outliers with Tengen, but Tengen just didn't want to pay. They could have, and they did at a certain point. They were licensees for some chunk of time. And then you have Codemasters, and I think the Codemasters output on the platform is very mixed. Mixed to negative. Like a lot of the games they put out here were clearly games that were being developed for the Spectrum or Commodore or whatever that they would port over to the NES. And some of those ports got more respect or love or time or skill than others. And so a lot of those games are very middling. But it's like important work that they did, kind of loosening the grip ever so slightly on the whole unlicensed game thing, on the game enhancer, game genie concept. Like they did a lot of important work. And so like I think they deserve a place in video game history. That said, most of these games, like what's the highest rating game that Codemasters made? It's Firehawk now, probably, right? I mean, before that, it was probably that one Dizzy game. Yeah, is it Dizzy the Adventurer? Is that the last one that was good? But they put out a ton of stuff. Ultimate Stuntman is right here as well. And they had a few games that were okay. Had a bunch of games that weren't. But I think in terms of like their place in video games, they would become much more known in the States for the rally racing stuff and their work on PlayStation and beyond. Which is weird because it's like I always thought of them as like they were this weird little British company putting out this weird little British stuff and yeah, but good on them. Like Firehawk is a cool game. Firehawk is a neat thing. Yes, they also put out the Freedom Stick. Oh, the Freedom Stick. All right. I need to watch this. Let's see if we can find a good, easy way to. Let's see. Okay. This isn't going to show up right until I push play, and then... Can I not pop this out? Can I not use Firefox to pop this out into its own window? Man. Maybe we can just... Is this the right way to do this? Probably not.
It's Freedom Stick. It's the #1 bet. It's got no wires. It's a one to get. Arcade action is where you'll be. Yeah, Freedom Stick will set you free. No wires. It works with Sega, Nintendo too. With Atari, Commodore, it's real cool. Higher scores is what you'll see. Because Freedom Stick will set you free. No wires.
Yeah.
Freedom Stick.
Great. Don't even get me, we're not going to go ranking peripherals because we'll go crazy here. I need to delete this, but remove. There we go. Like, what am I doing wrong? Shout out to the Freedom Stick. It's got no wires. It's going to do it for us here today. Solid games, man. It's nice to have some. I mean, you kind of know Adventures of Lolo 3 is going to be like at least pretty good, right? But I wasn't sure what to expect out of DragonStrike or Firehawk, and they're both like pretty cool. We did not get to Starship Hector or Golf Grand Slam this week, but we will roll on. We'll get to them all eventually, right? I mean, what do we got here? We still have Tiny Toons Adventures 2, Mega Man 6, Battle Tank, Genghis Khan, Nintendo World Cup, Caesar's Palace, bunch of stuff. Oh man, this cough is mostly gone, but when I talk for long periods of time, it comes back, which is very annoying in the context of me doing this. But yes, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll be back next time with another batch of games, and I'll see you then.